गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि।
तुषाराद्रिसङ्काशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटिप्रभासी शरीरं स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलिनीं चारुगङ्गा लसद्भालबालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा चलत्कुण्डलं शुभ्रनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयालुं मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरमुण्डमालं प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि। तुषाराद्रिसङ्काशगौरं गभीरं मनोभूतकोटिप्रभासि शरीरं स्फुरन्मौलिकल्लोलिनीं चारुगङ्गा लसद्भालबालेन्दुकण्ठे भुजङ्गा चलत्कुण्डलं शुभ्रनेत्रं विशालं प्रसन्नाननं नीलकण्ठं दयाळुं मृगाधीशचर्माम्बरमुण्डमालं प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि।
Feel the power of the universe. It touches me and in reverse. I send it back where it will burst in a million sounds of love. Hear angels sing, see devils dance. On higher ground they get a chance to unify the good and bad. Thanks to a million sounds of love. You say everything, everything, everything will pass. Tell me what it is, what in the end is going to last. I walked some roads full of hurt and learned that water bombs and fire burns. To turn a curse you need that first, a million sounds of love. So I talk to my heart, talk to my soul. I mind the gaps and I see the whole. I change despair into little hopes. Thanks to a million sounds of love. You say everything, everything, everything will pass. Tell me what it is, what in the end is going to last. And maybe I'm not the strongest one, but I never will back down. Fear resides, love won't come, love won't come around. Feel the presence of the universe like silence from another world. Hear no voices, hear no words, only. I hear only. I hear only. A million sounds of love. A million sounds of love. A million sounds of love.
The truth is one. The wise perceive it in many ways. Cosmic reality is one. Every perception of reality is wise. All perceptions of the one reality are wise. So why conflict at all? एकम सायद विब्रहाय बहुधा वदन्ति एकम सायद विब्रहाय बहुधा वदन्ति एकम सायद विब्रहाय बहुधा वदन्ति एकम सायद विब्रहाय बहुधा
Namaste. Welcome to the World Oneness Day, and today is also a special day for the millions of Sri Amma and Sri Bhagavan's devotees, as it is Sri Bhagavan's 72nd birthday. Today is one such day that will be etched in humanity's history forever. A day like never before, when over 10 million people from all walks of life, from every nationality, color, and culture are standing together for world oneness to happen. Today is the day when the divine phenomenon that began in Sri Bhagavan and later on manifested in Sri Krishna Ji as the power of Diksha would flow through millions of people. Together, we will create a tidal wave of oneness in humanity's collective consciousness. Sri Amma and Sri Bhagavan are the progenitors of the vision of oneness. They envisioned a world where every human being would live free of suffering. Humanity would live awakened to the divine. Sri Preeta Ji and Sri Krishna Ji are the next generation of enlightened philosophers after Sri Amma and Sri Bhagavan. They have co-created Ekam for humanity's enlightenment. Ekam means oneness. Oneness is the ultimate state of enlightenment. Ekam is also the mystic powerhouse co-created by Sri Preeta Ji and Sri Krishna Ji to cause an awakening in the consciousness of people who meditate in its sanctum. Ekam is the field of the divine that awakens ordinary people into mystics, saints, and sages. We will now go to that sacred space in Ekam, where Sri Preeta Ji and Sri Krishna Ji are offering the Purnahuti, or the final offering into the sacred fire ceremony, which is being performed for the cause of world oneness.
पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णाहुतिमुत्तमान् जुहोति सर्वं वै पूर्णाहुतिः सर्वमेवाप्नोति अतोऽयं वै पूर्णाहुतिः अस्यामेवा प्रतिष्ठति ॐ श्री हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः स्वाहा वसोर्धारान् जुहोति वसोर्मे धारा सैतवा येषा भूयादे कृतस्य वा येन मेषा नारा मुस्मै लोके बिम्बमानोपतिष्ठित आर्येण जुहोति तेजो वा आर्यं तेजो वसोर्धारा तेजसैवास्मे तेजो वारुन्धे कामानि वसोर्धारा कामानि वा वरुन्धे ॐ पूर्णाहुतिमुहूर्तस्तु मुहूर्तो अस्तु मुहूर्तकाले सूर्याभ्येनां ग्रहाणामानुकूलफलसिद्धिरस्तु अस्मिन् प्रकृते कर्माणि कृते प्रायश्चित्तं करिष्ये ॐ भुवस्वाहा वायवेदं नमः सकलदोषनिर्हरणार्थं सर्वप्रायश्चित्तं करिष्ये ॐ भुवस्वाहा प्रजापतिवेदं नमः सर्वेषां स्वस्ते भवतु सर्वेषां शान्ते भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ यश्चन्द्रसामृतमो विश्वरूपः चन्द्रोऽमृता सम्भवोः समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवराजनो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचक्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा करुणाभ्यां भूरि विश्रुवं ब्रह्मणकोशोऽसि मेधया विहितः कृतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
नमस्ते नमस्ते विभो विश्वमूर्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते चिदानन्दमूर्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते तपोयोगगम्य नमस्ते नमस्ते श्रुतिज्ञानगम्य नमस्ते नमस्ते विभो विश्वमूर्ते
Namaste.
Namaste. Welcome to the World Oneness Day. How are you? Are you and your loved ones well and safe? Wherever you may be in the world, please know our hearts are reaching out to you.
Welcome to Ekam. Welcome to World Oneness Day. Whatever the time of the day now, whichever nation you may be in, immense blessings will flow to you from the divine Ekam Kshetra over the next 55 minutes as we impact the human collective consciousness. So please forget everything else you may be doing and get focused over the next 55 minutes. Oneness is a revolution in consciousness. It is a state you need to awaken to. I say awaken and not achieve, because you only need to wake up to it. For oneness is your true nature. Now, what is a state and how does it arise? You could compare a state to an atmosphere within you. Your state arises because of your thoughts, emotions, perceptions, your brain's neurochemistry, your brain's neurophysiology, and the level of your Kundalini or spiritual energy at that moment. These combined factors result in you feeling either a suffering state or a no suffering state or even an awakened state. Please listen. If you want to stop the chaos of your life and take your life towards harmony and peace, you must bring attention to your state. If you are in a suffering state, states of anger, anxiety, or sadness, you draw chaotic events into your life. While if you are in beautiful states of joy, connection, or peace, you will largely draw harmonious events to yourself. If you are in an awakened state, a state of oneness, you rise beyond pain and pleasure, fear or gratification, and blessings flow to those around you. Now, what is oneness? At its first level, oneness is a state where there is no conflict. At its second level, oneness is a state of no disconnection. At the third and ultimate level, there is no separation or division. And today, when Sri Preetha ji and I give you Diksha, you will have a first hand experience of these states, a taste of the oneness states. At the first level, when your conflicting emotions and desires subside, and the painful war in your mind stops, you experience the first level of oneness as calm, as a deep inner tranquility and serenity. At the second level of oneness, your heart opens to feeling what others around you are feeling. You feel one with their joys and sorrows, as if they were your own joys and sorrows. You experience people's inner rage or rapture. You don't judge them by their outward behaviors, appearances, and attitudes. The walls around your heart come crashing. Great love and compassion arises in you. Class, gender, caste, race, or ideology, nothing can disconnect you. You feel a kinship with the whole world. At the third level, when separation disappears, division disappears, you manifest the highest form of oneness. You actually see you are your brother, your sister, your mother, your rival, your friend. You are the tree, the butterfly, and the earth. You see you are the weak, you are the strong. You are the ignorant, you are the sage. You are all life. You are God. You are the universe. You see that there is nothing that is not you. When you experience this level of oneness, we say you have tasted enlightenment. But our mission is way beyond this. Our actual mission is to awaken 0.001% of humanity to complete enlightenment and get them to live as Jivan Muktas. For only then there will be a phase transition in the human collective consciousness itself. Today we have thousands upon thousands of our followers who have experienced oneness or an enlightened state of consciousness. It is a reality to them, not an idea anymore. But the next phase of our vision is to create 74,000 people who will live their everyday life as muktas, untouched by sorrow, untouched by division, untouched by the illusion of separation. You may be wondering what this human collective consciousness is. It is not an idea or a myth. It is a reality. The collective human consciousness contains the memories and impressions of the billions of people who generation after generation have lived in fear, anxiety, frustration, loneliness, and disappointment. It also contains the memories and impressions of every human being who has experienced oneness. This human collective consciousness is what is flowing into every child that is born as samskaras and vasanas. It is this dense cloud that is influencing every individual's experience. And we need to change this so that our children and grandchildren can emerge into enlightened consciousness at birth itself, so that what influences and inspires every human being is light and oneness and not separation and darkness. That is why we need 0.001% of humanity, which is approximately 74,000 people, walking the earth as Jivan Muktas. This will create a phase transition. Let me explain this further. Every once in a way, in a garden of peaches, a rare phenomenon occurs. A peach is born without hair on its skin. It is called a bud spot mutation. This rare occurrence of a fruit was called a nectarine. With a lot of work and attention over centuries, farmers and scientists today are able to turn what was rare into something common. Today we cultivate gardens of nectarines. Similarly, oneness, which is your natural inherent state, spontaneously surfaces in rare individuals throughout history. Now we need to create a whole garden of them, a generation of people who will live as Jivan Muktas, as beings who live and function from oneness consciousness. They need to live as awakened parents, awakened grandparents, awakened professionals, and awakened leaders, as beings who are awakened to the highest potential in consciousness, which is oneness or Ekam. Then and only then, when a world oneness wave sweeps the earth, we can halt and reverse the destruction and chaos we see around us. This collective shift is a reality we can all birth and be a part of. We have conducted numerous experiments in the laboratory of human life. We have seen that when 9 people in a closely knit group of family and friends transform, it affects that entire group. A phenomenon happens where the entire group's karmic pattern shift. When a certain number of people live in oneness consciousness at each level of an organization, that organization has a shift in its collective culture. They function as one brain and one consciousness, like a super colony of ants. This works. If our collective human consciousness shifts, the planetary climate crisis, which is threatening us as a race, can be reversed. Billions of us will know that we are one with the earth. We will care for the earth like a mother. For what will happen to Mother Earth will happen to all of our children and to all of us. The political and economic chaos in the world will subside and return to sanity. Only when humanity awakens to oneness can we find solutions to all the problems that surround us. In fact, most of these problems will dissipate. And today, we have come together to create a world oneness wave in collective human consciousness itself through the power of the divine phenomenon of Diksha. Something never before is going to happen today. The power of Diksha will flow through every one of you who is open. It will flow into your Brahmarandra, or the tiny spiritual opening in the center of your head, and flows out of your heart as light and as a state of oneness. Even if you are with us for the first time, the divine power of Diksha can flow through you into your family and world consciousness, if only you are open for those 21 minutes of Muhurta from 6:30 onwards. It is an incredible experience to taste the state of oneness and the great good karma to allow this flow of grace to happen through you into the world. 2 research institutions of world repute are with us today to measure the impact of this world oneness wave on human consciousness. They are the HeartMath Institute and the Global Coherence Pulse. They are researching the impact of consciousness on matter. Usually, Diksha power only flows through when your psychic energy channels have been opened and when you have gone through a Shakti path. But today, it will flow through every one of you for those 21 minutes, creating a world oneness wave. For this world oneness wave to happen, thousands of our Diksha givers have been doing tapas in every part of the world. For this Diksha to flow through every one of you during those 21 minutes, Shri Preetha and I have been in our Mahatapas. And Shri Amma, Shri Bhagavan, with their years of tapas samadhi, will together bless us. Shri Amma and Shri Bhagavan are blessing all of us for the World Oneness Day, that there be oneness in humanity's consciousness. And today, the 7th of March, is Shri Bhagavan's Janmadina. Shri Preetha and I wanted to honor my dad Shri Bhagavan for his most noble vision of bringing oneness to the world by celebrating his birthday as the World Oneness Day. Ever since my childhood, I have only seen my dad being singularly focused on bringing oneness in the world. He is a gift to humankind. Millions of you know him as Shri Bhagavan, as an avatar. But to me, he is my dad also. As a father, Shri Bhagavan has given me the most precious gift any dad can give his son. He gave me the gift of freedom. Freedom not only to do and achieve what I wanted to, but also freedom to be. He gave me immense space for me to grow and flower into the person I am today. It is this legacy of freedom Shri Preetha ji and I pass on to our daughter today. I am blessed to have my mom and dad as my parents. So after you receive Shri Amma and Shri Bhagavan's blessings, Shri Preetha ji will lead you into the Diksha, so that collectively we can create the first gigantic world oneness wave in human consciousness.
You may close your eyes if you choose to and breathe into your heart center. Let us receive blessings from Shri Amma and Shri Bhagavan. For each of us to become sacred conduits for world oneness to happen.
गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम् केशवं प्रति गच्छति पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम् केशवं प्रति गच्छति पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम् केशवं प्रति गच्छति पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम् केशवं प्रति गच्छति पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम्
You may gently open your eyes and receive blessings now from Shri Amma and Shri Bhagavan.
पतितं तोयं यथा गच्छति सागरम् सर्वदेव नमस्कारम्
our deepest gratitude to Sri Amma and Sri Bhagwan for their blessings today. We will now be performing the sacred Dhara ceremony, where we will be offering the fruits of our Mahatapas to the noble cause of world oneness. As we perform the ceremony, you too may do the ritual inwardly. And pray that the fruits of your tapas, the millions of chants of Ekam mantra, Hamsa Soham Ekam, be offered to the cause of humanity's awakening. So many thousands of you from every country have so selflessly prayed for humanity. You have chanted for humanity for many days together. By contributing the fruit of your tapas to world oneness, you are drawing magnificent good karma for you, your family, and for several generations to come.
गर्भस्तं हेमबीजं विभावसोः अनन्तपुण्यफलदम् अतः शान्तिं प्रयच्छ मे अद्य कृत प्रपञ्च एकत्वमहातपोफलधार सम्पूर्णसाङ्गफलसिद्ध्यर्थं मन्त्रजपसाद्गुण्यम् एकत्वार्थं जीवन्मुक्त्यार्थं लोककल्याणार्थं यत्किञ्चित् हिरण्यं सम्प्रददे नमः नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भगर्भस्थं हेमबीजं विभावसोः अनन्तपुण्यफलदम् अतः शान्तिं प्रयच्छ मे अद्य कृत प्रपञ्च एकत्वमहातपोफलधार सम्पूर्णसाङ्गफलसिद्ध्यर्थं मन्त्रजपसाद्गुण्यम् एकत्वार्थं जीवन्मुक्त्यार्थं लोककल्याणार्थं यत्किञ्चित् हिरण्यं सम्प्रददे नमः नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भगर्भस्थं हेमबीजं विभावसोः अनन्तपुण्यफलदम् अतः शान्तिं प्रयच्छ मे अद्य कृत प्रपञ्च एकत्वमहातपोफलधार सम्पूर्णसाङ्गफलसिद्ध्यर्थं मन्त्रजपसाद्गुण्यम् एकत्वार्थं जीवन्मुक्त्यार्थं लोककल्याणार्थं यत्किञ्चित् हिरण्यं सम्प्रददे नमः नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भगर्भस्थं हेमबीजं विभावसोः अनन्तपुण्यफलदम् अतः शान्तिं प्रयच्छ मे अद्य कृत प्रपञ्च एकत्वमहातपोफलधार सम्पूर्णसाङ्गफलसिद्ध्यर्थं मन्त्रजपसाद्गुण्यम् एकत्वार्थं जीवन्मुक्त्यार्थं लोककल्याणार्थं यत्किञ्चित् हिरण्यं सम्प्रददे नमः नमः।
the human collective consciousness is filled with the dark clouds of suffering and separation of ages. Let us now chant the Ekam mantra for a portal to open in this dark cloud, and for the radiant divine light of oneness to shine through humanity's consciousness.
Hamsasohamekam, 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 Hamsasohamekam.
Let us now move into Diksha. Sri Krishna ji and I will be giving you Diksha for an experience of oneness. In this Diksha, your mind that is tired of conflicting desires and conflicting emotions will stop. And you will experience a state of deep calm, tranquility, and serenity. In this Diksha, your heart that has been shut to love will open to feel the joys and the sorrows of other people as if they were your own. Tears of compassion will flow down your eyes for every being who's in suffering. In this Diksha, division and separation will disappear, and you will see that you are the other. You will see you are the various life forms. You will see you are the universe. You will experience the bliss of oneness.
You may gently close your eyes now. Hold your awareness upon the crown of your head as the Diksha from Shri Preetaji and Shri Krishnaji will flow into you as various states of oneness.
the state of oneness will continue to flood into you with increasing intensity, even as you give Diksha to humanity today. You will now move into Deva Pranayama. In Deva Pranayama, you will feel the divine presence in the crown of your head. Deham Devalaya Prokto Jivo Deva Sanatanaha. Remember, your body is the temple in which the eternal divine abides. As you feel the divine presence, you will engage in deep, slow, and powerful breathing for rousing your Kundalini or the fire at the base of your spiritual spine. Inhaling deeply, imagine or feel a fire rise from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Hold your breath for a few moments and then exhale slowly, returning your awareness to the base of your body. Close your eyes now. Hold your awareness at the crown of your head. Feel the divine presence. Inhaling, feel a blazing fire rise from the base of your spine into the head. Exhaling, return your awareness to the base. In between your inhalation and exhalation, hold your awareness on the crown of your head while holding your breath. Inhale, feel a blazing fire rise from the base of your spine into the head. Hold your awareness on the crown, holding your breath. Exhaling, return your awareness to the base. Repeat the cycles of breath with fierce concentration. Relax and breathe normally. Stay in the experience. Keep your eyes closed. Now is the moment when the power of Diksha will flow into you. This is a very sacred time. Join your palms at your heart. Ask the Divine to open your Brahmarandra, the tiny opening at the top of your head. Let the Diksha power that can heal the world flow into your heart, your Anahata. Now let the dividing walls around your heart collapse. Allow your heart to feel the unspoken fears, sorrows, and anxieties of your loved ones, your rivals, your colleagues, and neighbors. As you feel for them, ask the Divine that the Diksha energies flow from your heart and heal the wounds of their hearts. Feel the grace of oneness in their lives. Now ask the Divine to open your heart to feel the pain, rage, turmoil, hunger, and fear that pervades the collective human consciousness. Even a brief glimpse of this generations of pain will move you to compassion. Ask that the divine Diksha power to flow from your heart into the darkness of the collective human consciousness and fill it with the divine light of oneness. see the earth in front of your eyes. Or feel as if you're holding Mother Earth in your arms. Let the divine Diksha and blessings flow from your heart to her. Flow from your heart to all living beings that live on her. Wish for the well-being of all living beings as if they were your own children, as if they were your loved ones.
Mangalam Udakamangalam Agnimangalam Vayumangalam Gaganamangalam Suryamangalam Chandramangalam Dehamangalam Manomangalam Jivamangalam Atmamangalam Devamangalam Jagatmangalam Sarvamangalam Sarvamangalam Bhavatu Sarvamangalam Bhavatu Sarvamangalam Bhavatu.
Sarve janaah Sukhino bhavantu Lokhan samastan Sukhino bhavantu. You may gently open your eyes now. Thank you for being with us in the first ever World Oneness Day. It is very special that all of us are here together on launching such a noble and sacred mission to create a great future for humanity. Blessings to each and every one of you.
We have created a wave of oneness, a world oneness wave in world consciousness today. To keep this light of oneness burning in your consciousness, your families and the world, we invite you to the noble gathering of worldwide seekers in the Limitless Field Meditation every month. On this occasion, thousands from every nation come together online and experience profound transcendence. People always talk of an age in the past when enlightened sages walked the earth. Let us change that. Let us create 74,000 enlightened beings who will be a blessing for their families, communities, and the earth. And may you be one among them. May this world be enlightened. May your soul circle be enlightened. May you be enlightened and your future generations be enlightened. Namaste.
Namaste.
Our heartfelt gratitude to Shri Amma and Shri Bhagavan, and to Shri Preeta ji and Shri Krishna ji for giving us the blessing of being a part of the vision of world oneness. Our gratitude to Jean Bosco Safari, a well-known singer, songwriter from Belgium, and his entire team for his song offering for the World Oneness Day. We also want to express our gratitude to Enzo and the Cosmic team who will be performing a live concert now to celebrate the World Oneness Day. Let us all move into a celebration of oneness.
हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ हमसे सो हम एकम हमसे सो हम एकम ओ Hamekam, Hamsa So, Hamekam. Hamsa So, 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 Hamekam, Hamsa So, Hamekam.
That's a wrap.
Feel the power of the universe. It touches me and in reverse. I send it back where it will burst in a million sounds of love. Hear angels sing, see devils dance. On higher ground they get a chance to unify the good and bad, thanks to a million sounds of love. You say everything, everything, everything will pass. Tell me what it is, what in the end is going to last. I walked some roads full of hurt and learned that water bombs and fire burns. To turn a curse you need that first, a million sounds of love. So I talk to my heart, talk to my soul. I mind the gaps and I see the whole. I change despair into little hopes, thanks to a million sounds of love. You say everything, everything, everything will pass. Tell me what it is, what in the end is going to last. And maybe I'm not the strongest one, but I never will back down. Fear resides, love won't come, love won't come around. Feel the presence of the universe like silence from another world. Hear no voices, hear no words, only. I hear only. I hear only. A million sounds of love.